How's everyone doing today?
Good, how are you?
Good, good.
Can I ask the worst question ever, and I'm sorry?
Yeah, go for it.
Whipler or
Whip,
Wypler?
Whipler. Yeah, so like a whip and then lure. So pretty easy there.
Same thought, but it got a little sideways
Yeah.
the way it's been put.
Hey, everyone gets it wrong at least a few times, so no worries.
Okay. How are you feeling? Coach Stud said that he has 10 guys that he'd be ready to play right now. How does that make you feel as a person who's one of those 10 and also just sort of as a unit when the coach has that kind of confidence in the group?
I think it's amazing that Coach Stud feels that way about our unit. I feel like we have depth at every position right now, and I think like you saw last year against Michigan State, most teams probably wouldn't be able to bounce back from having. I think we had about 4 starters down that game, and Harry had to bump over and play a different position on a day's notice. And I think most teams would have probably went into that game and got blown out, but we did quite the opposite. We went in and blew the other team out with backups at pretty much every position. So I feel like that depth is something unheard of at this level, and I think it's only going to improve our team and improve our unit because there's competition every day. I think that's what you come to Ohio State for, is to compete. So I think it's the greatest thing. And me personally, I think being one of those 10 is just every day you have to come in and grind. And I think that not only gets me better, but gets the person behind me and better in front of me better.
Coach Stud was saying, and we talked about this I think before with you, that he said, I've never seen like a young offensive lineman so dedicated to stuff. Like, you know, that right after the season last year, you're asking, like, why are you like that? And how do you feel that is helping you now, right where you are in camp? Or how do you apply that? Because Stud was just saying, like, you're kind of locked in a different way.
I think for me, I think growing up, my parents are a big part of that. I think they really showed me what hard work was. My dad worked at 2 o'clock in the morning every single day, and I got up every morning. He wasn't home. He was at work, and I think that dedication really showed me what hard work is. This is easy. This is playing football. This is something I love to do. And he had to move construction sites, carrying concrete. That's hard work to me. This is easy. This is fun. I enjoy doing this. So I wouldn't even consider this hard work or being locked in. This is just my job and what I love to do.
How much, because you know, camp every job like football, right? I mean, that's what's like it. There's talent in every position here. But how did you sort of approach this camp? Did you feel like there's opportunity here? Like, hey, you know, who knows what's going to happen, but I've got a shot.
Yeah, I think that's every opportunity is like that here. It's always the best 5 play. That's what Coach Stud always says, and he always says it. He doesn't choose the starting lineup. We do. Our play determines who's on that field come September 2nd. So I think every day approaching it in that manner is awesome. It not only makes me better, but makes the unit better because everyone comes focused, ready to play every single day.
Are you, do you only take reps at center? Do you take some reps at guard? How does that work?
Right now, I've been at center mostly until I told otherwise. Whatever Coach Stud wants to do, I'm open to do whatever the team needs to be better.
You'd be okay if they said, hey, slide over, take some guard.
Yeah, if they told me to go to guard, told me to go to quarterback, running back, I'm there.
So what is it about center that fits you, that you fit it? Why is that your position?
I think when I got here, they saw that I was pretty versatile. I played both tackles in high school, and I mean, I'm obviously not the biggest guy. I'm not no DeJuan Jones, but I think they saw that I was very versatile and I had a very good concept of football and football IQ, and they decided to put me at center to understand the offense, the ID stuff, and to those things. And for right now, I love it, and I think I'm really adapted to it well.
You might be a starter this year, who knows, right? But you guys have 10 guys who are all fighting for it. What's it like when you want to play right now, but you also know, you're young, like, you have time, right? You're getting better every day. How do you balance that thought process at all of like, man, I want to do it now, but I also know there's good things out for me?
I think right now that balance is coming with just patience. I think that's one of the main things is I know at one point in time when I'm ready, I'll get my shot. But coming to this camp, like you said, there's 10 guys ready to play and who want to play. So it's coming every day and just putting in hard work and let the pieces fall where they fall. And whatever Coach Stud decides or whoever makes those decisions, where those pieces fall, whatever best for the team, I'm willing to do. Welcome. I would say like challenge each other in a good way. I think it's not like what you think like a competition would be like me versus Harry. I think we try to work together and make each other better. I think like our team like always goes by the word fight, and I think we're not fighting against each other. We're fighting for each other. we're trying to make each other better by competing. And it's not like, oh, Harry did this, so I'm going to do this. It's more Harry did this, and I'm like, oh, Harry, maybe you stepped a little too far, or maybe I stepped a little too far, and Harry's like, hey, maybe bring that step in a little bit. We're trying to help each other to make each other better. So at the end of the day, we're teammates. We're trying to make this team better. We're trying to go on a run here and obviously beat the team up north and go on and do greater things and compete for something that we lost last year in that big game down in Miami. So I think at the end of the day, it's not competing against each other, it's competing for each other and trying to get better.
You know what I'm trying to say? Like, you guys are competing for that spot, but like, you feel challenged by Harry every day. Like, you guys really push one another.
Oh yeah, definitely. I think it's great to have competition like that. I feel like that not only makes me better, but makes him better. And I think we both really enjoy that. I think we came here to compete, and yeah, I think it's great. Not a lot. No. Harry's very intelligent. I think he's probably the smartest person I've ever met in my life so far. And that's, I mean, not even close to some people. So, yeah, Harry's very intelligent. Not only in football, but in life, literature, you name it, rocket science. Harry's your guy. Oh, I don't know how he does it. It's really remarkable. I mean, like this day, if I ever have a problem with like my homework or something, I ask Harry. I mean, he's one of the smartest people I know. So.
Coach said, telling the story, I guess like 2 days after the national title game, you were like, you're in like workout stuff and like videos or something like that. What were you
Yeah, after the national championship game, obviously there was a very sour taste in our mouth after that bad loss, and for me, I mean, my family knows that I'm here to play football, and they don't expect me to come home much. If they want to visit me, they know they come out here to see me. So it wasn't that big of a deal. I mean, I had nothing else to do but sit around all day. I was in Columbus, so I figured coming here and get some work and get better. It's something I love to do. That's how I viewed it, and yeah, I think it really helped. I think I got better at the things I was working on here, and that really translated into the spring season and now into camp.
Did you have a priority of something that you're working on, something you've been working on in the offseason?
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's every day. Like I try to focus on one thing every day to get better at. So every day I was focusing on either like maybe stepping a little tighter, or hand placement, or something to that nature that would try to help me in the long run. Oh, I think NLI is great that it's came into college football. I mean, some guys now have the ability to make money outside of just their scholarship checks. So I think it's awesome. I mean, a lot of guys probably were paying rent and stuff like that. It's been awesome for me. That money, I'm hoping once I finally get my cut of it, I'm hoping to be able to donate to some charities around Columbus, a couple food kitchens I'm hoping. So is at the end of the day, it's Buckeye Nation who made me that money and who bought those sweatshirts, so I want to try to give back to the community. Yeah, I mean, I think that's great that guys are able now to go out and get these deals and get these things that they wouldn't have been without NIL, NIL, yes. And so I think like even like Jack's truck and all those kind of things, I think those are great. I think that only promotes that it's Buckeye Nation, that these people around Columbus will help you and try to give you things and try to make you better. Right now I'm focusing on center. I haven't been told otherwise, but whatever the team needs me to do, I will do. I feel like a lot of that comes with after the national championship game. I feel like there's a very sour taste in everyone's mouth in this building, and for me, I had no real reason to go home. So I was staying in Columbus, so I figured might as well stay here and get some work, and that was really my only motivation. I mean, I just wanted to get better. It was nothing about winning a starting job or anything of that nature. I just wanted to stay and get better, and I feel like I did that, and it really helped me. Yes, Wypler. Yep, correct. Wypler, yeah, it's all right. Either way, it doesn't really matter, but yeah, it's Wypler, like a little whip, so there you go. Yep. I didn't hear you.
Was it hang gliding with your brother?
No. Yeah, I went. Yeah, in New Zealand, I went skydiving a few years ago. Yeah, a couple of years ago now. I think it was right before my freshman year of high school. I went skydiving. Yeah, I mean, I used to snowboard a lot. I love snowboarding. That was like my winter hobby back home. And as of recently, my mom has taken my snowboard, my snow boots. I tried coercing her to sending them to me out here this past winter, and I got shut down. So I've been on the ground pretty much for the past few years at least. So, yes, to say the least. Oh, I think that's the huge key to this. I feel like you said a few years ago, maybe there wasn't the depth that there is now. I think Coach Day and Coach Stud have done a great job in recruiting and building our room. And right now, you said we have 10 guys that are ready to play now. I feel like last year you saw against Michigan State, 4 or 3, whatever it was, went down, and we were able to just throw guys in there that were ready to play immediately. And without a hiccup, we went on and win. We blew them out. I think we scored 52 points or whatever it was. So I feel like that was a huge tone setter for our room, just to show that, hey, guys are ready to play and we're ready to play now. And like you said, every day of practice, you know that there's somebody that's capable of doing the job, and that kind of motivates you a little bit. And also it's great because now you have another set of eyes that are watching you and are able to help you out. So I feel like it goes both ways. I feel like a lot of it's probably my body. I think Coach Mick and his staff have done a great job being able to build me from the ground up. And so I think I put on 30 pounds already since I've been here, and so I think that's probably one of the biggest changes since coming here. And probably a lot of it too is my football intelligence, being with Coach Stud, sitting in meetings every day, learning the offense, all that kind of stuff. All really plays a huge role into it. Oh my God, so much. I think we have we definitely have one of the best lines in the country. And I think even out of those 10 guys, I think we probably have, out of the 5 and 5, you probably make a case that's probably both of them are in the top 10 in the country. So I think we have a lot of talent. So I think it's going to be really exciting to see what happens this season.
Last question for Luke. Go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's amazing. I mean, Coach Wilson said it best the other day. He goes, the first word in Big Ten's big, and he's certainly big. So, I mean, yeah, it's amazing. I mean, I think his basketball background's helped him so much to be able to move laterally, and he's really starting to kind of now really adapt to football. And I think what he does, when he gets his hands on you, those big mitts, you're not going anywhere. So, no, but I definitely don't feel too big next to him, I'll tell you that much.
Luke, thank you.